Have you ever looked at the English monarchy and wondered what they do? When you hear the word monarchy, do you ever think of medieval times and wonder what place a monarchy has in modern day society? Worry not. Today I will tell you what the Queen of England and the rest of the monarchy does in support of today's modern society. The number one thing we should look at to understand the Queen of England and her importance is some of her biggest accomplishments. The number one accomplishment the Queen of England has had is the Crown Act of 2013. According to the English line of succession, it's more important about your gender than it is your age. So it'd be more likely for a small child who is male to be king sooner than it would an older woman to be queen. Queen Elizabeth destroyed this with the Crown Act of 2013. Her next biggest accomplishment would be the development of independence along the Commonwealth. Throughout her reign, almost all of the African countries associated with the Commonwealth have become independent. She remains the head of state of 16 countries, such as Australia, New Zealand, and Jamaica, and others. Queen Elizabeth is also the first monarch to ever meet with the American Congress. Queen Elizabeth also cheered and encouraged the English during World War II, in which she was a mechanic, and talked on a radio show for the kids on BBC. Now that we know what she's done before, we can pay attention to what it is that she does now and what allowed her to make those decisions. The Queen is known as the head of state. This means that she cannot vote or participate in any type of voting. In legislature, it is divided into three separate groups, such as the Sovereign, or the Queen, the House of Lords, and the House of Commons. The Queen within this trio is able to open up different sections of Parliament, grant assent to legislation, and approves orders through her Privy Council or her small council that she's appointed to work with her. Now that we know how the Queen does things and how it works within her kingdom, we now should look at how her relationship affects the U.S. Elizabeth is one of two of the monarchs who ever have visited the U.S. Queen Elizabeth has met all presidents during her reign, which is 11 except one, which was Lyndon B. Johnson. Instead of her sister took place, Margaret, and met with Lyndon B. Johnson. In 2019, Queen Elizabeth hosted President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania at Kensington Palace. To review, today, I hopefully have shown you exactly who the Queen of England is and why she's important, describing her biggest accomplishments and how she was able to do all of them. I hope you now know who the Queen of England is and why she is so important.